So how can you prevent this from happening to you? Doing things like recording your serial number, taking valuables with you, and locking your door are simple but important. In West Virginia, an outdoor program is getting students out of the classroom to help improve their learning. So how are teachers facing these challenges? Being plugged in and having consistent communication with students is a key factor. Now, Morrissey also went on to say that the City Council does not have the legal right to create this review board. Morgantown Deputy Mayor Rachel Fetty says the City Council has seen this letter and is being taken very seriously at this time. In other parts of the watershed, it's not acid mine drainage, but environmental accidents that have impacted their water quality. And coming up this Wednesday, early voting will begin in Morgantown. From the 21st to the 31st, Monday through Saturday from 9 to 5 p.m., this will take place in about 4 different locations. I spoke with a College Park resident and the University Chief of Police. Both were able to give me their views on the situation and what they feel students can do to stay safe while in their home. A knock on the door at 3:45 a.m. A scream from down the hall, gunshots fired. That's what political science major Casey Frederick heard while in her apartment at College Park.
That was really disturbing because, obviously there's something putting people in distress right now.
WVU Police Chief William Chedister recommends doing simple things like locking your doors, paying attention to your surroundings, or being with groups of people you know.
One little piece of advice I always share with everyone is that little voice in the back of your head that we all have when it says, should I do this? Should I go here? When you start getting that kind of questioning, it's probably a good idea to err on the side of caution.
Back at College Park, Frederick explained how they reactivated the doors for the first time this year, after the suspects had easy access to the building. Now, students are required to use the swipe of a key card to get in.
So I think they're doing what they can to kind of make everyone else feel safe, but that came at somebody's life.
Chief Chedister says if you see something out of the ordinary, to contact the University Police. Reporting for J386, I'm Claire O'Neill.
Laptops, cell phones, wallets. These are all typical items stolen from vehicles resulting from motor vehicle theft. In Morgantown, these happen in sprees, where 10 to 15 vehicles are robbed at once. Political science major Jacob Humberson says he prefers paid parking areas now, after a 200 Halo battery was stolen from his truck.
After I was robbed, I did move to another parking lot. I didn't park there anymore, and what happened was I was like, okay, I'm not getting robbed again. I went to the lower lot of College Park, and I haven't been robbed since.
Suspects of vehicular theft check parking lots and streets to take advantage of unsecured vehicles. Megan Piercy, an exercise physiology major, had her purse stolen from her car and thinks this can happen to anyone at any time.
I was in a church parking lot and I thought that was safe, but it kind of changed my opinion on it.
So how can you prevent this from happening to you? Doing things like recording your serial number, taking valuables with you, and locking your door are simple but important.
Morgantown Police Chief Edward Preston stated motor vehicular theft in Morgantown is lower than the state average.
We've had pretty good success rate in identifying and apprehending individuals that have done that, but they're still going to do it because it is a crime of opportunity.
The police department are continuing to drop the crime rate through the help of surveillance footage, but urge drivers to always be alert when in rough areas. Reporting for J386, I'm Claire O'Neill.
Murray Energy, the 4th largest coal producer in the U.S., is filing for bankruptcy. Murray Energy joins a growing list of mining companies who are struggling to stay afloat as power plants switch from coal to create electricity to cheaper and cleaner alternatives like natural gas, wind, and solar. Murray Energy is the last major employer contributing to the United Mine Workers of America pension plan, which supports the pensions of 92,000 retired miners and the health care benefits of another 13,000 working miners. Without Murray's contributions, miners are worried those benefits, which they spent years paying into themselves, will just go away.
The average pension is $600 a month. When we lose that, and we lose our health care, it not only affects that family, it affects communities. It closes businesses.
Members of the UMWA have spent years pushing Congress to find a solution for their benefits, but so far, the Senate has refused to act. That is until Murray's announcement. Now, West Virginia Senators Joe Manchin and Shelley Moore Capito, along with Senate Majority Leader and Kentucky Senator Mitch McConnell, are moving toward a solution. The new bipartisan bill would use money from the Federal Abandoned Mine Land Fund to support the pensions. The Abandoned Mine Land Fund was created in the 1970s to collect taxes on coal production that are later used to clean up mining sites. Many are hopeful the new bill will make it through Congress, but miners are asking lawmakers to move quickly to protect the benefits that they were promised.
We're not begging. We are asking for them to give us what was duly owed to us, what the government said they would give us.
I'm Claire O'Neill for 100 Days in Appalachia.
Welcome to our new public affairs show, Morgantown Today. During this show, we'll bring you a behind-the-scenes look into the issues that matter most to you, our viewer. I'm your host, Claire O'Neill. Deputy Mayor, as you said, in order to make sure officers are held accountable for their actions, the City of Morgantown currently has a 3-member Police Civil Service Commission, 1 member each nominated by the Chamber of Commerce, the City of Morgantown, and the Fraternal Order of Police. And I'm Claire O'Neill. This show is made possible through a partnership between the City of Morgantown and the WVU Reed College of Media. It's taped at the WVU Waterfront TV studio. Thanks for joining us here on Morgantown Today.